Episode 5 of the Offside series. Here we go.
Pull up in motorcades. I got a show today. It's all I'm trying to do. Yeah.
Back to back videos here on the channel. Another reaction. Last week, we did Champions League predictions. This week, what a time to be alive. Because last night, Balón d'Or happened. Ceremony. Everybody knew who won. Everybody know who won. I just said that twice because Trabalenguas happens to happen. And I just said it again. Wow. But yeah, we're going to do a Balón d'Or reaction. 30 players got nominated. Top 10, top 30. We're going to go through every single player. And yeah, without any further discussion, we're going to get straight into this reaction video. We got the notes, aka can't speak, aka the notebook. Someone actually liked. Shout out to that person. You know who you are because you check our videos. Someone actually liked the idea of having notebooks here because we're mad creative. But you always got to come prepared. So yeah, Ballon d'Or rankings. Last night was a movie, innit?
See,
Yeah.
yeah.
So everybody knew that Ousmane Dembele won the Ballon d'Or. Much deserved, right? Much deserved.
For those who watch our show
Yeah.
and don't know what a Balón d'Or is, give them a brief description. What is
The Ballon d'Or is given. It's an award given to the best player of the year and in the world during this time. There were previous Ballon d'Or winners in previous years that are not the best player in the world right now. Last season, who won the Ballon d'Or?
The best player in the world.
The best player in the world, Rodri. Was he the same player as last season? Absolutely not, because he ruptured his ACL and just came back in the summer, and he has been very inconsistent for Manchester City this lately. Without any further discussion, let's get straight to this ranking. So, ladies and gentlemen, football fans, everybody knew that Ousmane Dembele won the Ballon d'Or, and much deserved, right? Dude, it's crazy. His come up was crazy. Like, not his come up, but like the fall from grace, like the fall off from a cliff to now winning the Ballon d'Or. Like 5 years ago, he was washed.
No, 5 years ago he was good. He was at Dortmund 5 years ago. 2020?
2016, 17. We're talking about 9 years ago now.
5 years ago he was a
5
Barca?
years ago in 2020, 2020, he was at Barca.
Oh, snaps.
Yeah, so he was
Oh, wow.
washed.
Yeah, no.
Dude was washed with injuries at Barca, and
Yeah,
looked
he was
up.
real to Barca
2023-24, he joined PSG, scored 3 league goals. He just wasn't good enough, even though they won the league. But guess what? He stepped up the following season. The rest is history. And Luis Enrique came. He won the Johan Cruyff Trophy for best manager in the world.
But even then, one thing I found interesting was that he didn't have a particularly good start to the season.
He did not.
PSG as a team didn't have a particularly good start. It wasn't until
No.
the January window hit that
That's facts.
that Dembele said, it's time to shine now.
Dude, he went full send after January because he
Yeah.
scored 12 goals in January,
Yeah, no.
which is crazy.
Yeah, no, he said it was
He
Ballon d'Or season.
absolutely cooked in the second half of the 2024-25 season. So here we go. His stats: 35 goals, 16 assists, 33 games. Whoa, 35 goals, 16 assists in 53 games for the Ballon d'Or winner. Much deserved. He won the treble. He won Ligue 1. French league.
Yeah, they won the treble. And they're on 5 trophies. I think they need one more trophy to win, and they're successful.
Club World Cup. They failed.
I thought it was another trophy.
I think they won the Super Cup, but the most important trophies here.
Yeah, they won. I know they won the Big Four.
They won Ligue 1, which is the French league for people that don't know.
Yeah.
Champions League, prestigious. Their first, PSG's first Champions League. Give me a second. Senora!
There you go.
Okay, we're back. So, PSG won the Champions League, which was mandatory. They deserved it. The way they played last season, the Champions League, was mesmerizing, and they won their first Champions League trophy in their history. There was only another French team. They were the second French team. The first one was Marseille back in '93. Very irrelevant to nowadays. So, And they won the Coupe de France, which is the French Cup, and I think they won the Big Four and the Super Cup. Yeah, they won the Super Cup last
Yeah,
year
they
in
beat Tottenham.
August.
Yeah, they beat Tottenham.
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa! Yes, you're right. I'm so sorry. I totally
Yeah,
forgot about
yeah. I
that.
don't know what you were
I was
waffling.
thinking about the French Super Cup, but they won the UEFA Super Cup against Tottenham, who were the winners of the Europa League. So they won the four big trophies, two domestically and two internationally, Champions League and the Super Cup. So which is absolutely deserved. I mean, there is a reason why PSG were nominated as the best team of the
Yeah,
year.
I don't think there's any doubt about it.
There was no
Although
doubt about it, man.
I think Chelsea obviously winning the Club World Cup was more of like
But
exhaustion,
yeah,
exhaustion from the other teams.
yeah.
Because we saw, Chelsea got smacked by Bayern. You know. So
Simple. It's
when it was in a tournament that actually
Club World
mattered,
Cup was weird, bro. I ain't
Club
gonna
World
hold
Cup
you.
didn't matter, bro. It was preseason friendly. It was a glorified, overinflated preseason friendly. That's it.
Low key, it wasn't even worth it, man.
Now, it was entertaining. There's no doubt
It was
about
not
it.
even worth it, bro. I'm just gonna. Yeah, we got the mic on the water. I don't have to hold it now. Yay!
But yeah, no, it was still entertaining. I think the team still wanted to win, obviously, but it wasn't like the most important thing in the world.
I saw the highlights, dude. PSG was washed that game. Like they were like
They're
walking. They
tired.
were walking like penguins, bro. They
Yeah,
were tired,
they came off of a very long season, very successful season.
dude. They were very successful. Like, all right, let's take a
With
break.
a
Club World
Chelsea
Cup.
that didn't play any European football, they only had domestic
They
football.
had
Oh,
Conference League, bro. They won it.
Conference League don't matter, bro. Who do
That's
they play?
that's
Real
something.
Betis? Nah.
4-1, easy clap.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
No.
but
You're gonna compare. You're gonna compare playing against
PSG against Chelsea. Chelsea should be a Champions League team, but they just the past like 3 years, Chelsea has been very mediocre. They won this Club World Cup out of fatigue of the other teams, just like the boy said, Gabriel. And there's nothing more evidence towards that. So
Yeah, if Chelsea were to repeat the same form they have in the Club World Cup, so on paper they should have dominated Bayern because PSG beat Bayern. Bayern dominated Chelsea. So you know what I'm saying. You can
perfect.
argue
Yeah,
that
you
Cole
can
Palmer's
argue.
come back from injury. Yeah, we don't have Jamal Musiala, which is arguably our best player. So like, we just don't have our starting left back.
And he's not even on this list.
Yeah,
Musiala.
yeah,
I mean,
no.
he
He
was
had a
injured
quiet
prone.
season.
He had a quiet but
season.
very
He
injured
was
prone
injured
season.
very a lot last season.
But we'll get straight into that in a bit. So that is Ousmane Dembele won the Ballon d'Or. Congratulations to him. Very much
So real
deserved.
quick to recap, do we agree that Dembele deserved to win it?
Who?
Dembele?
Yeah, of
I think
course.
so.
You think? I mean, no
Yeah.
doubt about it because we're going to go through this list. But Dembele right here, 35 goals, 16 assists, 53 games. Half of those goals came in the second half of the season because PSG's form improved drastically in the second half of the season. You saw
Yeah.
that. So it was much deserved. I mean, he won everything. He won the quadruple. So no other player on this list, unless if you're a PSG player, won that. And there, as I say, is history. Second in Ballon d'Or rankings. Who came in second place? Lamine Yamal. 18 goals, 25 assists, 55 games. A lot of people were debating this. He won the Copa Trophy. Again, he won it last year. He won it this year. He's 18 years old now. A lot of people say, oh, he didn't score as much. He scored 9 league goals. But dude, he provided. He provided. He provided 25 assists in all comps. These stats right here are based on all competitions, league, international, domestic cup competitions. So Lamine scored 18 goals in 55 games. Uh, Deserved or not deserved? For me, it's deserved because he provided. I mean, he helped a lot. Barca won the league last season, and I think he helped out a lot. I mean, he provided. A lot of people say, "Oh, he didn't score as much," but bro, he provided.
So yeah, so to the point that something my brother I think mentioned too.
Shout out to the brother. He's a loyal fan here.
Yeah. To I think my brother-in-law was that although Yamin didn't always end up scoring the most goals, like compared to Lisa Rafinha, who we'll talk about in a little bit, he was a danger man. He's what drawed in the defenders, especially in the Inter game.
Dude, that Inter game was crazy.
That Inter game showed enough that Barca, not that they rely on a player, but I think Barca's most important piece is Lamine when it comes to attacking, maybe not in the midfield. But I do think their most important attacking piece is Lamine. I call him Lamine. Because without him, they lack that danger. because they need you saw Inter. They threw 2 players on him at all times.
Dude, Alessandro Bastoni was on him all the time.
Yeah,
Francesco Acerbi all the time.
yeah, and even we saw when he was injured in the league phase,
Federico Di Marco
we
all the time.
saw
There was three people. There was three
we
players.
saw the drop off in creativity and chances created and dangerous chances. So I do think he I don't think he deserved to win it, but I do think
No, he,
that
he was not. No,
I
not even
think.
close.
But the question comes into the fact that
His father said, "Oh, my son deserved to win it." Oh, I'm not saying that because he's my son.
I think if Barca had made it
Try
to the
again, bro.
final and it would have been a close competitive final, there is talks for him to win it.
Talks if he won the
But
thing.
no, if he had won everything, then yeah, no, he
Oh
would have
yeah,
won the Ballon d'Or.
100%.
But I think if he made the final, it would have been a closer conversation. But I do think that Belly had a great season, and ultimately he won everything. So there's no debate about it. But I do think second is a very strong place for. I mean,
It sits perfectly.
yeah,
That's all I got to say because it sits perfectly because even though he didn't score as much, even though 18 is a lot, but in the league he only scored 9. So that doesn't really matter. But
he was a danger man.
he was a danger man.
No,
He
no doubt about
provided.
it. Yeah.
He provided to the following player, in which we're gonna get to in a bit. So that's Lamine Yamal. Well deserved. Well deserved for you.
Mm-hmm.
Well deserved for me. 3 questionable for me. Vitinha. PSG's Vitinha. Stats: 8 goals, 5 assists, 59 games. Okay, I get it. I really get it. I understand he was one of the best midfielders in the world, one of the best midfielders in Europe, one of the best midfielders in the Champions League, one of the best midfielders in the French league, and PSG's like tailsman in the midfield. But 3 men, it's just not it because we have a player in 4th place that has way more productivity than Vitinha.
Well,
What do you think?
It's a hard one because obviously last year, the whole debacle
And
with
he's nice. I
with
actually
Rodri
admire him.
winning the Ballon d'Or over Vinny, where Vinny had way more input, way more output. I do think Vitinha was a vital piece to that PSG team, but I wouldn't say let's say we put in like another midfielder in there. I think that PSG would have still won. I do think Vitinha was an important piece, but I don't think PSG wouldn't win without him. I'll be honest. If they put another player similar caliber, I think they would have still won it.
True.
So that's
True.
why I do think he deserves to be at least top.
Top 5, but not top 3,
Even
dude.
top 5 is hard. I'm looking at this
I'm
list.
looking at this list too. I mean, it's really hard because we have a lot of competition, dude. A lot of these players, man, they're generational players.
Yeah, and
Like,
Vitinha. I think this is Vitinha's first outstanding season.
no, he had a breakthrough because he's been at PSG since 2022, but he
Yeah,
didn't really have a breakthrough
yeah.
till
Well,
this
Enrique
past year.
brought him up to the
Luis
first team.
Enrique, well-deserved man.
Yeah,
We're not going to go through all this coaching.
Yeah,
thing.
Verratti made way so Vitinha could play. That's what
He won the Johan Cruyff Trophy, which is nominated for people that don't know to the best manager of the year.
Yeah.
And Luis Enrique is one of the best managers in the world right now.
No,
Why? Because of, dude. I mean, Luis Enrique, bro. Look at what he did to his PSG team, man.
No, he turned it around.
He turned it around. He improved players.
I understand why they put him third. Obviously, he was part of that team. He was a vital piece. So I understand it. Do I think he's third? Do I think he's above 4 and 5? No. I think 5 would have been fine for him.
5 would have been fine, and that's Vitinha.
And I think 4 and 5, whichever order you put him in, I think it's fine. They both had 4 and 5 had individual great seasons. We're gonna move it along as
we are gonna move it along. But shout out to Vitinha. He helped. He was a major piece in PSG's successful season. They won the quadruple, and he was probably one of the best midfielders.
Oh, they also won the FIFA Nations League in Portugal too.
Oh, he won the Nations League for Portugal, he played a vital role in that. So it's not really that important, but it's a major thing, especially for Portugal.
So he had success not only with
with club,
but also at the national level. So
the national level, international level.
Yeah, we'll see.
Anyway, that's Vitinha. 4, Mohamed Salah. I don't. He should have been in third. I'm so sorry. He should have been in third. 34 goals, 23 assists in 52 games. Can we not? Can we argue? He scored 29 in 34 in the league. He won the Prem. He was a major. I mean, not major. He was the backbone of that Liverpool team that won the Premier League this past season, alongside Virgil van Dijk and other players. But bro, 4th place. I mean, put Vitinha down in 4th place. I can't base it off stats. I'm looking at productivity right here.
I think that 4 and 5,
ridiculous.
They can swap. It depends on what you put more value on. Obviously, making a semifinal in the Champions League, or
Liverpool could have done it against
Liverpool winning.
PSG eliminated Liverpool in the
and they went to penalties.
Quarters.
No, round of 16.
Round of 16, dude. That was
Yeah, because
embarrassing.
first place. Yeah, first place
It was in February. I
Liverpool
remember.
got 16th last place. 16th place like PSG, which
Wow,
was
dude.
some terrible. Which goes to show you, getting first place in the Champions League standing isn't always the best because you never know who's you end up playing. You can end up playing PSG, who ended up winning the whole thing.
Yeah, I mean, Liverpool had a very great season domestically.
Yeah,
Uh,
they won like a month early, right? They won the league a
they
month
won a
early.
month early. They
Yeah,
dominated the league by storm. I mean, no doubt about it. Shout
but
out to
I think
Arne Slot too, who came in
yeah,
first season as manager, and
people had
everybody
him.
doubted him.
Yeah,
Like, bro,
everybody
he ain't
doubted the
gonna do
Liverpool
it like
team. Yeah,
Klopp, and he did it like Klopp.
yeah. Everybody said the post Klopp era was the tax was crazy, and then
And
Arne
look,
Slot said, "No, I
Arne
got this,
Slot said,
chief." But yet again, I feel like it was a particularly weak Premier League. Man City fell off a cliff. Arsenal is Arsenal, so they're never gonna win anything big. Although I do have them winning the Premier League this season with Gyökeres, but that was
"That's
more
for further video on the offside."
that's more me trying to get FPL points, but
Yeah, me too. I mean,
I
yeah,
don't
me
think they're
too.
winning
Shout out to
anything
the people
for
that play in
sure.
fantasy. Shout out to the group chat that we're in fantasy. Shout out to our friends, his brother.
Yeah, I'm kind of
That
chopped. I'm cooked, but it's
Champions League
okay.
fantasy, Premier League fantasy. We're trying to get points here, and we're just trying to win this thing, man. Like, I don't know who's gonna win the Premier League. I don't have no idea who's gonna win the
No,
Champions League.
I fell off. Champions League is all mine, but I fell off in the FPL.
It should be my season. Champions League too. Don't get me started.
Nah,
Anyway,
bro, chopped.
so that is Mohamed Salah.
Mm.
I think they won the Carabao. They won the Carabao.
They won the Carabao in the league. Yeah, they won both.
The FA Cup, Crystal Palace. Shout out to them.
Yeah,
We're not going to
Crystal
talk about
Palace,
them, but yeah, shout out to them. Major surprise. They beat City as well. Anyway,
moving
fifth
on.
place, Rafinha. This was a little questionable. 34 goals, 25 assists, 57 games. Can we talk about Rafinha?
I would put him above Vitinha. Honestly, top five I'm okay with. I just don't. I'm okay with who's in the top five. I don't personally agree with the order.
Rafinha
I
should be at least fourth or third.
I said you could argue for fourth or third. I think, in my opinion, I do think Vitinha fifth would be adequate. But I don't know.
It's hard.
It's hard.
I'm looking at this. I jot this all based on transfer market myself. Rafinha's season last season was nothing but remarkable. Football fans know, and I'm not going to go back all the way back to his career, but bro, before the 2024-25 season, he only scored 8 goals in the league. Barca was about to sell him to Saudi, and your boy Hansi Flick came in, and he said, "No, you're staying here. You're going to be in my team, and I'm going to improve you." And that's what Hansi Flick did in the most dramatic way possible. He scored 18 goals in the league, his highest ever scoring.
He's ever highest scoring
How do you say
domestic
it?
league.
His highest scoring tally in his career, because he never did that in Leeds, he never did that in Rennes, he never did that in Sporting Lisbon. Oh no, he never played in Sporting Lisbon, but he played. Yeah, he did actually, and he played in Vitória Guimarães.
Yeah, Hansi Flick unlocked a new gear in him.
Literally, he was the Luis Enrique in Dembele. So much deserved for Rafinha. He also was the backbone in terms of passes to Lamine Yamal. Lamine Yamal and Rafinha and Lewandowski were not close to an MSN trio, but like they were
The closest
they were the trio last season
they're
in
the
La Liga.
closest thing we've seen to that trio
To
in a
that
long
trio in a
time.
very long time. Since
Yeah.
2017, since that trio died. Boy, that was mad iconic. I'll never forget that. Childhood memories. But this is as close as it could get to that trio. And I think Rafinha deserved, obviously, to be in the top 10 and in this list, of course. But honestly, he should have been, personal opinion, Giancarlo. Third place.
I agree with that.
Yeah, personal.
I put Masala fourth, but at the
did.
same time, he did really bad at Brazil.
Oh, don't get me started. Don't get me started. With
So it depends on like how much weight you want to carry on that. So I could see why maybe they put Vitinha on third,
maybe an international level as well, because Brazil were very inconsistent. In the
and then
qualifiers. Very
Rafinha was not
inconsistent.
even good in the international. Brazil as a whole, was
Brazil as a
terrible.
whole was just.
But it
not
wasn't
good.
like Rafinha was like doing great, and it was Brazil to let him down. It was the whole Brazilian
Brazil
squad.
finished fifth.
Yeah, no.
For a nation like Brazil,
The
they
quality
qualified.
have, yeah.
The quality, they were very inconsistent in the qualifiers to the upcoming World Cup in 2026.
We'll see if they can turn it around in time.
As a Colombian, we finished above them in third, and Ecuador finished in second.
Let's be real. You guys have played better as a team, but you guys don't have better players than Brazil.
We play better as a team, but we don't have better players because
Yeah.
Brazil play a lot of these. I mean, most of these players play in the top 5 leagues. Us Colombians, we have majority of players that play in the top 5 leagues, but a quarter of them play like in Portugal, Mexico, Argentina,
And
and
a lot
even
of your
in our
Colombian
own
players
league.
don't even play in the top teams. They play in the top leagues.
James
They play in the
Rodriguez
mid-table teams.
is our tailsman in our national team, and he plays in Mexico. So he plays for León. So like, he used to be in the top 5 leagues. He used to have a prime back in the day, but he's not the same James now. But in the national team, whenever he puts that yellow jersey, you see, he turns into prime. I don't know. He's in his prime every time he wears that jersey. It's just a weird thing, but that's
He
not the
runs it
topic
back.
of this
He runs
video.
it back to 2014.
He runs it back to 2014, and that's exactly what he did in the qualifiers. Well deserved, but this is not about
Moving on,
Colombia.
moving on.
Yeah,
Number
that's what I was
6.
going to say. But speaking about Rafinha, Brazil as a whole, terrible. But in club level, great. No doubt about it.
Yeah.
Akraf Hakimi, number 6. 11 goals, 16 assists, 55 games. Well deserved in a way, because if I have to say, or I have to name a better right back.
No, hands down, best right back in the world.
Exactly. I'm a Madrid fan. Right now, Trent is not doing it.
I think last year Carvajal was the best right back.
Carvajal. I don't remember last year's ranking in 2024, but he was in there.
I had him winning the Balón d'Or over Vinny. I thought he was more important to you
Dude,
guys.
he was one of the best right backs in 2024.
He was a very important piece of
Dude
that.
was playing prime at 31, 32,
Yeah,
bro, was
yeah.
playing prime.
But I do think Hakimi had a better season this
Dude,
past
there's
season than he
no
did,
doubt in my
Carvajal's.
mind. Who is a better right back right now than Hakimi? I'll wait.
Just nobody.
There's nobody. Akraf Hakimi.
Yeah.
Former Madrid boy, I'm so sorry. Zinedine Zidane did not trust you.
He was young.
He was young. I mean,
I low-key wanted Bayern to poach him from
we
Dortmund,
loaned
but
him
we never
out
did.
to Dortmund for 2 seasons. He did great, and then Madrid said,
Inter.
"No, you're not good enough. Goodbye." Who else is on the list? We got Inter. We're gonna ship you off to Inter. One season he won Serie A, and then 2021 he joined PSG, and the rest is history. Best right back in the world, no doubt
And how
about
much
it.
to be said about 6? I think it's fair.
Yeah, 7. Kylian Mbappe, 44 goals, 5 assists, 59 games. Okay, here we go. Kylian Mbappe. Madrid fan, Madrid boy right here. Big Kylian Mbappe fan since he started out his career. I think the major downfall of this ranking right here for Mbappe was when he joined us.
It's because he didn't win anything.
He didn't win anything.
He had a great individual season, but he just didn't
Dude,
win anything.
once again, remember back in December of last year, I told Gabe in the regular series when we were talking about Mbappe before the Offside series was created. Now this is a space for football content. I said just wait, because Ronaldo had a very slow season back in 2009 when he started at Real Madrid, and look what he did: 31 goals in 34 games. In La Liga, he won the Pichichi Award.
How many penalties?
There were approximately, I think there were 8.
That's a lot of penalties.
Hey, at least he's not Cole Palmer.
It's facts. Speaking of,
he's not Cole Palmer, bro.
Speaking of Cole Palmer, we're gonna move on to Cole Palmer.
Exactly. So Mbappe had a great individual season. Club level did not do anything. Madrid were terrible last season, and international level he's still the same with France. But Mbappe he had to carry a lot of ego, so Madrid just didn't do well. So well deserved for in 7th place, but hey, he deserved top 10, right?
Yeah, no, that's fair.
There you go.
Yeah, he's a top 10 player.
Moving on from Mbappe, Cole Palmer, 8, 18 goals, 14 assists, 52 games. I don't know about this one, Chief.
I think he didn't score a goal, I think, since January. He had a great start to the season and then didn't score.
My boy did not score since January. Open play.
Yeah. So, like,
in the Prem.
Yeah, no, he had a great start to the season and then became a merchant for penalties and called it a day. So
that is so true. I mean, Cole Palmer was just a weird dude last season.
Like, no doubt about it. I still think he's I would say top 10 player in the world. I would agree. I would put him in top 10 in the world. He's nice. But I don't see him.
His output decreased, bro.
I still think he's top 10 player. I saw it against Bayern. Every single danger that Chelsea had came from that man right there.
Okay, I get you. I'll give you that. I saw the Conference League final. When his highlights
on form,
he's in form. When he's fit, he plays.
Sorry, I still think he's top 10 player in the world, but
he's close to a Kim.
The thing about Balón d'Or, you have to not only take account for individual ability, but also take account for how they did as a season in their team. And I don't think
Chelsea not even close.
Did anything worthy of being in the top 10.
Absolutely not.
I would put him maybe at
they had a
11.
Great Conference League campaign.
I think there's one person who didn't make top 10 who I would put into the top 10 is swap on with Cole Palmer, and I think that's fine.
Okay. I mean, I get it. I mean, 2023-24, he had an outstanding season. His breakthrough, I mean, his output went down. just a bit. He only scored 15 league goals in the league
Paulo,
last
that was
season.
2 years ago. Oh, was correct. That was 2 years
Cole
ago.
Palmer scored 22 in 23-24. This past season, 24-25, he scored 15. He was also injured. So, and Chelsea as a whole in the Prem were not as good as in the Conference League. Dude, we got to remember that Chelsea's squad is stacked.
Mm-hmm.
So there was no doubt about in my mind that their season. Hey, they won the Club World Cup, but honestly, for me in Spanish, I'm going to say era una groseria because we said it earlier. Groseria, like it was
No,
not meant to be.
I don't
They
think.
won it out of fatigue of the opponents.
Here's what I'll say about this. I think they won it fair and square. They were by far the best team in that tournament. I think.
Yeah.
But I think it was a tournament that didn't really matter. It's a preseason friendly. I get it. A lot of money on the line, no doubt about it. But you're playing against teams that have already won everything that they realistically care about. Yes, they still want to win every game, but I don't think we should put the Club World Cup in like Chelsea are the best team in the world because they won it. Some people were saying that. And I
No,
was like,
yeah,
yo,
I don't know
wow,
why
man.
people were saying that because they were not even close to being.
I still think Chelsea is a top 10 team in the world. I do agree.
Maybe they have improved.
I
this
think on their
season.
day they can definitely put up a fight against any team in the world and maybe beat any team in the world on their
Absolutely.
day. But I think more times than not they're losing.
Shout out to the manager.
top
I
five
mean, I don't know
teams
him
in the
that well.
world.
Enzo Maresca that changed the team a little bit from last season to now. So
I mean, they lost to Man United, bro. How seriously can you take them?
I have not checked the highlights, but I heard that they played terribly. So
Yeah, they got a red card. And I get it. They went down a man, but then Man United got a red card and then went down a man too.
exactly.
And you still lost 2-0.
The only thing I don't agree is that the manager because
He
Raheem.
made like 5 subs and took
Dude,
off all his attacking players immediately.
yeah, that's called desperation, bro. Raheem Sterling is at Chelsea, but he's not playing. He's not part of their plans. I don't think he has a squad number, so that's the only thing I'm sad because I used to be a big Sterling fan back in the day.
You like the T-Rex runner?
Yep.
It's because you run like him. All right, moving on to number 9.
Anyway.
Gianluigi Donnarumma. I said it, butchered his name.
Gigi Donnarumma. Gianluigi Donnarumma. 47 games. He's a goalkeeper, by the way, for people that don't know. Gigi Donnarumma, 47 games, 17 clean sheets. Hands down, best keeper in the world.
I wouldn't say hand. Nah, yeah, no, he was. He was.
Yeah,
best
he
keeper.
was. I mean, he plays for PSG. People
Great on penalties.
great on penalties.
Single-handedly
Terrible on the
with the
feet.
foot. Yeah, horrible.
On the
and
feet,
bad
it's
under
crazy.
pressure.
Bad under pressure. Terrible with his feet.
Great at penalties and a good shot stopper.
That's what makes him the best.
Yeah.
Keylor Navas was, as a Madrid fan, back in the day now, he was one of the best keepers in the world because he had footwork. He had a little bit of everything, but unfortunately, Donnarumma, shortstopper, great. Penalties, great.
I think
Feet is questionable.
I think I would swap 9 and 10. Be honest.
We'll get to 10 in a bit. So, yeah, that's Gigi Donnarumma. 17 clean sheets is not bad for a keeper of his caliber. He did concede a lot of goals, though. I saw the stats, bro. He did concede a lot in the league.
Well, the thing is, like I said,
But
PSG
they got defense.
PSG as a whole had a horrible first start to the season, so it's hard to take it. You gotta take it with a grain of salt.
But they got defense, though, and they improved in the second half of the season. But hey, if I have to name another keeper close to him, it's not Dibu Martinez. This season, no, he fell off. Courtois, nah. It has to be Donnarumma. I can't think of anybody else. Anyway, that's number 9. Moving on. 10. Nuno Mensch, 53 games, 6 goals, 6 assists
The best left
in
back in the world.
53 games. No doubt about it.
Yeah,
I'm so sorry to people that don't think that Nuno Mensch is the best left back in the world. I don't know what sport you're looking at. I don't know what league you're looking at.
Yeah, he reminded me. Honestly, this season he reminded me of Prime Davis with the speed, the agility, the athleticity, and the strength.
Dude,
And he just had
one thing.
He had a better cross than Davis ever did, unfortunately. So
One thing about
unfortunately, I guess for them, unfortunately for Davis.
True though. Don't want to talk over you because you had a good point. Nuno Mensch. If I have to say, no, I can. Let me repeat that. Nuno Mensch. If I have to say one weakness of him, if he had a weakness, I mean he does, is defending.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's the thing though, when you're that fast and that strong, you don't have to be the best, tackler. Because you mess up, you get past, he's getting back to the play. Even if it's just put on pressure, he's getting back. And that's what the thing is with Davis and these players.
He's
Hakimi.
fast though. His FIFA card explains a lot, and I can't base it off a video game.
No,
I've seen
but
more
like,
games. I've seen more PSG games in the Champions League last season than ever before.
Like
and
that
Nuno
second-
Mensch, who did he pocket?
Oh, he pocketed Turama. But against Inter Milan, bro,
Jesus.
the second goal came directly off Nominees. He won the ball when Inter thought he was going to go to a corner. He won the ball off pure strength, didn't give up, and then just ran down the entire field, crossed it in, and boom.
Basically, I mean, Nuno Mendes is by far one of the best left backs in the world.
Yeah.
No doubt about it. He has to work on his defending, but pace wise, he can track back and forth, no problem. Anyway, so that is the top 10 in their stats. Why are we mentioning the top 10? Because top 10 is top 10, bro. So we got Dembele, Yamal, Vitinha, Salah, Rafinha, Akraf Hakimi, Mbappe, Cole Palmer, Donnarumma, and Mensch, all in the top 10. So yeah, those are those stats. But we're going to continue. Honorable mentions to top 30. We're not going to say their stats because they're way too long to process.
We're just going to say if we agree that in the
If
top
we
30.
agree.
Yes or no?
11.
Simple as that.
Simple as that, as he says. Without over speaking this, let's get started. 11, Pedri. Well deserved.
I think it should be top 10. Take out Cole Palmer, put in Pedri.
Well deserved to be in the ranking. Likewise, he
All right.
should deserve to be in the top 10.
All right, moving on. Number 12.
Kvaratskhelia Kvaratskhelia.
I agree.
I agree. Not in the top 10, but he joined PSG in January.
In January, yeah, in the winter season.
And also, too, he won the league with Napoli.
Yeah.
Again, because he was part in the first half of the season.
Yeah, dual player.
Yeah.
Dual league winner.
So I think dual league winner plus winning the Champions League, the Georgian, and he's the first Georgian in history to do that.
Yeah.
By far one of the best.
All right, moving on. Number 13, Harry Kane.
He deserved it, but top 15, no. Top 10, yes. He scored. I did not search up the stats, but he scored over 30 goals.
I watched his game. He didn't pull up in big games, unfortunately for us. He did really want this league for us.
Bundesliga is a farmer league, bro.
Yeah. So he had the Frankfurt who smacked the other team.
I'm just saying.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, listen. Frankfurt finished in the top 5, and they have Champions League football, and they lost 2 of their main strikers, Marmoush in January, Ekatike at the end of the season.
And they're still cooking. Look where all those players are. Point is, move on. All right. I think that he deserves to be top 15. I think where he's at 13 is fine. I don't think he had a particularly he had a great season. I don't think he did anything outstanding, and Bayern as a whole didn't. Yes, he won the league, but that's it. We just won the league. We lost in the DFB Pokal.
That's it, and we move on. Anyway, hopefully he gets to reach those heights next year.
Yeah, I think this year's it.
14, Desiree Doué. Oh, you know what's funny? Because in the first half of the season, I do vaguely remember of Desiree Doué.
Walmart version of Lamine Yamal.
Basically. Which is true. I mean,
but Walmart's great, but it's not the best.
Exactly.
Okay, so we move on.
Desiree Doué in the second half of the season.
We don't move on.
Improved drastically, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yamal or Doué in the Champions League?
Oh, Lamine.
100%. Okay.
No question.
But Doué, ability-wise, Doué is close to Neymar.
No, he's good.
Dude, I was glazing him in the second half of the season.
I could tell. Okay. Yeah, anyway. I just think that he's just too inconsistent.
True. I mean, this season he got injured. I mean, because dude, he was really overused, young. Bro. He's only 20, but dude, he's as close to Neymar. He is literally a region of Neymar. But yeah, anyway, that's already Doué. 15, Victor Gyökeres. Oh, before we get to Victor Gyökeres, Doué he started out on the bench and then started games in the second half of the season, but he was a major piece to PSG season last season, despite only contributing in the second half of the season. There you go. Victor Gyökeres at number 15. Deserved.
Yeah, he won the what did he win?
He won the league.
And he was the top goal scorer across Europe, no?
In Europe. Yeah. He scored 62 goals in 2024 and he won the league for Sporting Lisbon. He won the Taça Portugal too. Yeah. And he was one of the best strikers in Europe.
Yeah.
No doubt about it.
Yeah.
Slow season right now at Arsenal right now, but no doubt about it. Victor Gyökeres deserves to be in.
I think he'll pick it up. Arsenal haven't played with
definitely not top 10 because unfortunately the dude played in the Portuguese league, in which nobody watches unless if it's Champions League football. Shout out to Sporting Lisbon because they make great strikers in the past. Anyway, 16, Vinny.
It was crazy. That's your boy.
Yo.
You defended him.
You know what's funny? My boy said last year, rent it on Twitter. Oh. What was that meme? He actually said, oh, no one's ready. No one's ready.
Exactly. No one was
No
ready.
one was ready for you to finish 16 in Ballon d'Or rankings.
Nah, I called it from out. No one's ready for his drop off.
That drop off was crazy. I mean, Madrid as a season last year, they were so bad. And Vinny last season, his output was terrible. This
Factual.
season, he's slowly getting back to what he was 2 seasons ago. But like, dude, I mean, Vinny was not even near to being in the top 10. I mean, I'm a Madrid fan, and this right here is justifiable. You have anything else to say?
Nah, I think it's fine.
Yeah. Anyway,
Number
I mean,
17.
team wise, it was terrible. Anyway, 17, Robert Lewandowski.
Nah, Lewandowski, bro.
I mean, he is. Well, he just turned
He had a
37.
lot
He
of
just turned
output.
37. I mean, for his age, he still got it.
Yeah, I think it's fair.
But I mean, when you have generational players now, at this point, Lewandowski's from a different generation. They're going to take over. But Lewandowski's output last season in the league, I think he was close to scoring 30 league goals.
Yeah.
So he did help Barca a lot. Like whenever you need a striker, call Lewandowski because
Yeah.
he knows how to put the ball in the back of the net.
And
And
how
we
much-
saw last season. We saw last season.
Yeah.
Madrid fan, but I obviously watched La Liga. Bayern fan, obviously connects with La Liga too. But when it comes to Barca and Real Madrid, I mean, we always have to connect with these players. And yeah, Lewandowski was a major piece to the league and the Copa del Rey también. Copa del Rey too. I don't know why I said that in Spanish. Anyway, that's Lewandowski in 17th. 18th, excuse me, Scott McTominay, and well deserved
Yeah, he was Italian League Player of the Year. I think it's fair. He had a great season.
MVP.
Yeah, not much to be said about that.
Not much to be said. I mean, one
Oh,
thing I
you
have
know,
to say: 12 goals for midfield.
Good. Also, I have to say is if you want your career to die, go to Man United. If you want your career to be brought up again, leave Man United.
Exactly. And everybody's gonna say, "Oh, Man United is the problem." Is the problem?
It
Oh,
is
Man United is this. Man United is this. Man
It is
United is the
Man
problem.
United.
It is Man United. Man United is the problem. Look at all these players.
Yeah, no, it's
Anthony,
factual.
Real Betis, shining. Hoyland just scored a goal for Napoli. McTominay, look at him. He scored 12 goals from midfield and one Serie A too. He was the league's MVP. He was one of the best players in the league, and alongside Lukaku, alongside other players. I mean, Napoli won the league deservedly. And who was the boy? Scott McTominay.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, 19, João Neves.
I think
Okay,
it should be
this
higher up the list.
this was a little questionable. João Neves definitely didn't deserve to be in the top 5. At least I feel like he deserved to be more close to the top 10. Maybe
I would
in
put
12th
him
place.
I would put him in the top 15.
That little midget of João Neves, 20, 21 years old. His shirt tucked in, his shorts, vintage midfielder. Bro, the way he plays, man, the way he's so calm on the ball and so mature at his age. If you saw PSG games
That's a
in the
crazy
Champions
statement
League,
to say. Moving like David.
moving. Talking about football wise, João Neves, literally, he was probably one of my favorite players to watch last season. Hopefully, to continue for many years to come.
Yeah,
Because
no facts.
he was a pillar to PSG's. He plays for PSG, by the way. He was, for people that don't know, he was
I don't think
instrumental.
anybody who's not doesn't know football has been here this far into the video.
Maybe, but
I doubt
football
it.
fans, that João Neves was an instrumental part in the midfield for PSG last season. Nothing else to say, and that PSG team was under 23. Most of these players, so he happens to be good. Hopefully, next season he could continue to go up and probably win a Copa trophy because he's still
Moving
young.
on. We gotta cut through this video.
We do
Number 20, Lautaro Martinez. Fair.
nothing much to say.
He
That's
made
it.
the final winter, and they were gonna win the league until the final day, and they threw everything.
He's their main. He's their main man.
Inter had a rough season, man. They lost the Copa Italia, they lost the league,
Demolished in the Champions
and
League
then got
final.
demolished in the Champions League. That's embarrassing.
5-0, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah,
And yeah, they lost. They lost in the last day of the league. They were about this close. They were like head to head with Napoli. So poor Lautaro, bro. He 2 Champions League finals, runners up, bro. It's crazy.
it's because he sucks. All right, Gorace.
There's nothing much to say. I mean, he was Dortmund's best player last season. That's it.
Yeah. No,
Collectively, Dortmund as a team last season was just terrible. Anyway, moving on.
McAllister,
Alexis McAllister,
the most important midfielder for
Liverpool.
I think it's fair.
league's probably best player. Whenever fit, and I think he's stayed fit last season, and he's just instrumental. That's it. He's close to a modern day Cam. That's it. 23, Jude Bellingham, Madrid boy. Yes, of course. I have to say because Madrid, I'm going to say it once and I'm going to say it again, and I'm going to keep repeating. Madrid last season were terrible. And Jude Bellingham, first season at Madrid, he scored 22 goals.
Well, it's because he wasn't required to score that many goals because you have a Mbappe.
He
Vinny.
wasn't required, but at the same time, his output was
Well,
crazy.
he had to play a different.
Downgrade.
He had to play a different role, and I think that shows in his stats. And I do think that obviously he's still a great player. I don't think he became worse of a player. I think he just was forced to play a different position and was required to do certain things.
True.
But I think Orange as a whole just had a bad season.
Just
and
as a
reflects
bad
on him,
season, and
unfortunately.
Jude Bellingham's output downgraded. Hopefully, he just came back from injury. Just came back from a shoulder injury that he suffered in the summer in the Club World Cup, and hopefully he could get back to his best again. But will we see the numbers since his first season? I
No,
don't think
we'll
so.
never see it again.
Moving on, number 24, Fabian Ruiz.
I think he's there because PSG won there. I'll be honest. I don't. To me,
I'm not going to say not every single player in the PSG team deserves to be in this ranking. Fabian Ruiz was just, and like like how do I say this? Chicken parm. They add the baguette,
the bread.
the bread.
Yeah.
It's like he just added. He was like the ingredient, like
yeah,
just like a side order.
There's no doubt about it. He was an important player, but I don't think he was out of the three midfielders. He was the least, I think.
Yeah, no.
Impactful. He definitely was a solid piece.
He was a solid piece, but Joao Neves and
Vitinha, in my opinion, were more important. Yeah,
were more important. Anyway, that's Fabian Ruiz.
Number 25, McDonald Fries.
Before Fabian Ruiz is very good in international level. 25 for Spain. 25 Denzel Dumfries.
No, McDonald Fries.
McDonald Fries Dumfries. Hey, we gotta. Okay. I'm not gonna.
Got pocketed by Nuno Mendes.
True. True, but Denzel Dumfries is probably my second favorite right back because he, as an attacker, he's a different breed. Denzel Dumfries, he's strong. Just Inter last season were just terrible.
No. We can't say we're terrible.
No, they weren't terrible, but their downfall almost at the end of the season. Like
Here's
I don't even know what to say.
I've been hearing a lot of slander that Inter was terrible. No, they made a final. They were
so many overage.
In a week, their life we could have been talking about historical trouble winning Inter.
Oh yeah.
And obviously, unfortunately, they fell short of literally every trophy they could have won.
Exactly.
I think Inter was a great team, and I just think they unfortunately felt the fatigue towards the end, and unfortunately, they just came up against better teams. I do think that final was not reflective of the level of Inter. I think they just let the game get out of hand way too quick. And like I said, there are moments, that I think defined that game and kind of led to what ended up being the score, the 5-0. But I do think that I don't know.
Much deserved. And we got to put that into perspective that we have to drill in our minds that Inter had like 6 overage players.
Yeah.
They just couldn't do it, man.
Yeah.
And they're still doing it.
Yeah. Well, not really.
Not really, but, Denzel Dumfries was, for me, probably Inter's best players last season. Attacking-wise, defending-wise, and very strong, too.
Think better than Lautaro?
Goal scoring, yeah, but overall, no. As a player who he defended in and out.
You think Dumfries is a better player, obviously, but you... All right, moving on.
Yeah, anyway, we'll talk about that outside. Erling Haaland in 26. I mean, what else am I going to say?
He scored goals. That's it. Man City had a horrible season.
He was injured goals as well.
He was injured. He scored goals, though. So you
he scored goals. I mean, he's still a goal scoring machine, no doubt about it. He's going to be a Prem legend. He's already a Prem legend in 3 years in Man City. Anyway,
27.
Moving on. I don't get this. I do not get this. Declan Rice, my boy. You only scored 2 free kicks against Madrid. What else have you done?
Let's be honest.
What else have you done?
Rice, accurate. Rice, oh my God!
Those 2 free kicks were better than Real Madrid season.
I get it. There were bangers, but like, what did you do in the league? I get it. You actually had a pretty good season at Arsenal. For the debut season at Arsenal, I get it.
You're just telling the world what he did. You're saying what did he do, and you're saying that he did a good season.
I mean, in the Prem, but like, dude, like, it could be any like midfielder, bro. For rankings wise, I mean, just Champions League, you only scored 2 free kicks, buddy. There were bangers too, and I appreciate them. But like, come on.
You just sound like you're salty that they got scored on your head.
I'm not being salty, bro.
Yeah, you are. It's okay.
How am I being salty?
It's okay.
There were beautiful bangers. The second one was probably the best free kick I've ever seen. Chef's kiss. Top right corner.
It's okay. It's okay.
Courtois, I'm sorry, you were not getting there. Anyway,
okay. 28.
Van Dijk. Deserved. The
best defender.
Deserved. Age-wise, 34. He's 34, but I mean, defending-wise, man, he can go. If he stays fit, man, he's probably, if he stays fit and consistent, best center back in the world. And he was an instrumental part in Liverpool's title winning season last season in the Prem.
Yeah.
29, Florian Wirtz.
He had a great season with Liverpool. Leverkusen. He's had a rough start to Liverpool. He had a great season with Germany. Obviously they didn't win
Euros.
the Euros, but I do think that he was Germany's best player. I don't think it was Jamal. I think it was Wirtz.
I think we have to put into perspective that Wirtz last season, he had to carry Leverkusen.
He's in a different league, in a different team, in a different position, and a different role. It's gonna take time. I do think he's gonna start cooking.
Oh, I'm talking about Leverkusen, not Liverpool.
Oh,
Last season at Leverkusen, they didn't destroy their squad. This season, they destroyed their squad, their title-winning squad. But Wirtz, I feel like last season, their expectation was for him to shine, and I think he just couldn't handle the pressure.
no, he couldn't handle the pressure. They were doing
He
well.
had to. I feel like the Leverkusen fans was like, "You're our main man. You're our star boy."
He was,
So
and I still think he's lived up to the thing. It's just unfortunate they just ran into Bayern. We were cooking,
exactly.
and then we weren't cooking. Moving on.
30th, Michael Elise.
My boy, my nonchalant
Bayern
king.
fan right here and Bayern player right here.
I'm calling it right now. Top
I
10
mean,
this season. He's finishing
You
top
have
10.
the right to say everything
He's
about
finishing
Elise.
top 10 this season, no doubt about it. If he finishes anywhere below top 10, unless he like breaks his ACL, I say that now. I swear, if I see this happen now, if he doesn't get like some crazy like career ending injury, he's finishing top 10, no hands out this season.
I followed Elise since he signed for Crystal Palace.
He's a top 3 winger in the world right now. I don't
Top
care what
3
anybody
winger.
says.
Free kick wise, great. His skills, I mean, Elise is just good at what he does. And yeah, I mean, basically that's it. I mean, probably one of Bayern's influential and most important player.
I think
Partnership alongside Luis Diaz.
I do think
crazy.
him, Harry Kane,
and Luis Diaz
are two most important players.
Luis Diaz or Elise?
Oh, Elise.
You really think so?
I think Luis Diaz is complementing to Elise, but Elise is just different.
For Lucho.
Lucho's great. I'm glad we have him. I think Elise is more important though.
Okay.
I think.
What about Gnabry? Put Gnabry in that list. What about Musiala if he's fit?
Musiala is.
When he comes
Musiala
back.
last year was inconsistent. We need a 2023, 2024 Musiala to say anything realistically. 2024, 2025 was not it.
Mhm.
I think Elise is the best player. I think he's the most valuable player. I think he's a player that's untellable right now.
Oh yeah, definitely. He's in form like crazy.
So I think he's our best player. I think Harry Kane is right up there. The issue with Harry Kane is that I need to see him show up in a big game. He did against Chelsea, to be fair. He was really good.
True.
He did a lot of tracking back. He won penalties. He did, he did what he had to do. Scored both penalties, obviously. Oh no,
Yeah, he did.
with both penalties, yeah, he did score both penalties.
He did.
And I think that it's fair, but I do think Elise is the best player.
Exactly. And Elise too is just starting out his international career for France. France have a generational squad to deal with. Born in England to French Algerian parents. That's the only weird thing about him, but international level for France, he chose France, and I think he's going to do well for France. I believe that he'll probably be one of the best wingers in international football in the next decade.
Yeah.
So yeah, that is it. That is the Balón d'Or rankings, people. If you stayed long to this video, we're proud of you. Thanks for the loyalty.
It was not meant to be this long.
It was not meant to be this long, but it was fun. We cooked, I think.
We did a lot of yapping, bro. Yapping.
But let us know. The comment section is free to everybody. Let us know your opinions about this reaction and our opinions as well in the rankings, because we had to make some adjustments because we did not all agree to this ranking right here that happened last night. But other than that, well, this video is going to release probably tomorrow or the day after in 2 days. But yeah, thanks for sticking around. I'm your host, Giancarlo. This is my co-host,
Gabriel.
This was episode 5 of the Offside series. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in a bit.